me share this thing because we're going to get into this next time. Before we do, of course, I will let you guys know again. If you guys are enjoying everything, make sure you hit the like button. Throw us a subscribe if you can, and make sure you check out everybody's links below. We're on episode 3 of the Midweek Hump. We're going to do this every Wednesday. You can join us every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time with these 3 lovely people here.
You can't see it, but I'm not grinning.
He's not. Oh, see, he's our local womp womp. That's who he is, local biologist. But the next what we're going to get into is something that's a little bit more infuriating to me. Again, I approach a lot of this stuff as a new dad and someone who is who's starting to raise a family and understand that there's a lot of stuff that is contributing to the erosion of our culture. And this is one of those things that I don't understand. I've seen it reported before about honors classes being removed to be more equitable. And I don't know how it becomes a racist thing. I know that this is libs of TikTok, taking some creative liberties on their headline, but they've used race in this way to say like, oh, these kids don't necessarily have the same opportunities, so we're going to remove opportunities from other people in order to level the playing field. I don't know. I didn't know that accelerated classes or honors classes was a bad thing for society. I always thought it to be a good thing, and it was something that I always strived for when I was in school.
Fun fact: the high school I graduated from, valedictorian was a black woman.
I unfortunately went to the whitest high school in the nation. I graduated with 86 kids, and I had no black kids in my class. There was 2.
I live in Montana.
Oh yeah, I'm in Montana too. I have just increased the black quota by about 0.0000000. Actually,
we've got
I am
like a 0.05 black population in the state. So I'm trying to remember. There was one black kid in my class. There was. Well, I don't know if he was in like the class ahead of me. In my class, there was none.
Yeah, that's how mine was. Two classes ahead of me. There was one, and then one class below me, and they were cousins. So it wasn't even like it was the same family. It wasn't like different.
That's like my when I was in grade school. That's one of the things I tell a lot of people as well, is that like I can. It was predominantly white, and like I can damn near guarantee you the only non-white kids in the school that I knew of at that point were me, my 2 brothers, my 2 cousins, actually 3 cousins, and this one Asian kid. Everybody else is white.
Just white people just taking over. That's why we got to get rid of honors classes. You'll get rid of us then.
Yeah.
There you go. You know what? Get rid of the honors classes. If you're smarter than everybody else, oh well.
Yeah. Can you guys think of a reason that would actually be beneficial to removing? I can't think of a reason that would be good to get rid of honors classes.
I mean, I can give you the bullshit reason that they probably tell themselves.
Yeah.
What is that?
I can't think of a real reason. That because some kids can excel further, that it's unfair to those who can't, especially since apparently in their mind, those kids are predominantly not minorities. So basically they're just being racist without saying they're racist.
This is tantamount to saying, all right, we're about to have a race, but one kid's in a wheelchair, so everybody has to sit in a wheelchair. Like that doesn't solve the problem.
It's more like canceling the race because there's a kid in a wheelchair.
Right.
Yeah, that too. That's an even better analogy.
Yeah, I mean, either way kind of works, but yeah, it's like I guess the more pressing thing is that you're removing a really important part of development, because guess what? The real world is like this. There are places for people who are smarter. There are jobs that require a higher IQ that some people just can't get because they exist. They just need, you need to be able to separate, forgive the analogy, the men from the boys, right? You need to know
the wheat from the chaff.
Yeah, like if you can't do that, you're not going to know who is who. It's the same problem with race quotas in colleges, in the Ivy League schools, because if you're just filling a box, someone's going to fail along the way. Someone's going to be there that shouldn't be there, and the people who should be there aren't going to be there. And same thing here. Like if you don't give the person the opportunity to excel into an honors class, like that's important for colleges to see. It's essentially you're removing a spot from your resume. Why wouldn't why wouldn't you allow someone to put that extra, get that extra knowledge? And there's a big difference between an honors like calculus class and just a regular calculus class. Like you need to, if you can differentiate that, you might get into some more advanced concepts in the honors class versus, calculus is complicated regardless, but like they need to be able to differentiate. If you're just putting people in, like someone's just not going to get the same quality of education. The people who are smart are going to get bored. They're not going to care. They might not even participate properly.
I am living proof. My mother told me this story when I was like in I think it was preschool or kindergarten, one of those two grades, that the teacher told her that I was doing exceptionally well. I was like too good at this. I was too good at what I was doing, and like it might be a problem because I might not find interest in things. Like I might not find interest in learning later on in life. Lo and behold, I went from A's and B's to mid grades, and that's generally because I was pretty much ahead. I'm reading it at 10th grade level in like 6th grade.
Oh, wow.
And by the time I'm actually getting into what would be considered advanced courses and stuff like that, it's like they're just throwing me in there. So I'm just thrown in there without any training wheels or any know-how or what the heck is going on. So I'm just like, my grades are falling left and right because it's just like what I know at this point is just like, well, I don't either A, I have no interest, or B, I don't know what's going on. So I ended up like my grades slipped and stuff like that. I graduated with the 3.1. Was it 3.14? Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember 3.14 or 3.24. Nonetheless, I graduated with at least a 3 GPA, a 3.0 GPA.
Yeah.
And after that, I was just like, all right, you know what? This school stuff is stupid. I'm just gonna go ahead and work.
Yeah.
For me, it's you kind of went the right direction that I think about it when you're talking about, not leaving the room on the resume and stuff. But you're literally taking away chances from people who may not have the ability to pay for a college and would instead be able to use that towards a scholarship,
Right.
or even decrease how much burden college would be on their family because they have these courses out of the way because they took them as advanced placement for college credit.
It's
Or
an
any
anomaly.
kind of things. There's so many different possibilities that and you're talking about, poor kids who could be predominantly type of demographic. And why would you think it's a good thing to remove chances from people just because not everybody gets the same chance?